Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Stephen Dumeng, and I'm here at New York Fight Exchange 4 at the Amazura in Queens, New York for the very first time. I have the honor and privilege, this is a first on the mixer at Stephen Dumeng. I have a female guest, a female fighter. I've had Matt Serra on, we've had Glover Teixeira, we have Dennis Bermudez here, but we finally have, and I know my MMA fans at home are very much appreciating this because she's beautiful, Chrissy Yandolli. Welcome to the mixer with Stephen Dumeng.
Hi, thank you guys for having me so much.
What brings you here to Fight Exchange 4?
Well, a lot of my teammates are fighting from Long Island MMA, so I'm here to support and, you know, see if we can get me on this card soon.
There you go. I know there's been a surge in women's MMA. We have obviously very prolific fighters, a big name, Ronda Rousey. As you make your surge, you came from a kickboxing background. Give us a little bit about your kickboxing background and what drove you into MMA.
I started as an American kickboxer, and then I got into Sanchow and Muay Thai and international rules, and I just wanted more and more and more, and without the breaks, and then I learned jiu-jitsu, I fell in love with jiu-jitsu, and now putting it all together is where I feel most comfortable.
And already with a healthy start, 2-0 to her amateur career, you're looking to go pro in the near future. Give us some thoughts on going pro and what weight division ideally you'll be at.
Well, my last couple fights have been in a catch weight, which is 120. I could pretty much go to 115 or 125, but seeing as right now 115 is kind of flooded in the UFC and there's no 125, I guess I'm going to have to drop the weight and go to 115. But whatever fight they can get me, I'll take it.
And we all know we have a huge Ultimate Fighter season going on right now in the UFC for the 115-pounders. How would that have been if that was an experience that you may have been interested in at all?
I was actually interested in it, but my first MMA fight was actually the same day as the tryouts. And I wanted to see how I did in that first before I just threw myself into a tryout. Plus, I think you needed like one pro fight before you even tried out. But it's amazing and what it's doing for the sport, and I think they have like the highest ratings now in this show that they've had in like years, so it's great.
I was gonna say, it never hurts when MMA looks pretty, so I can respect that, and I'm sure plenty of our viewers can, so that's very good to see. A lot of the surge in the women's MMA, we've had Gina Carano, we had Cyborg Santos. What have those women done for you in terms of, what inspiration do they give you, if any?
Gina Carano put strikers on the map, I think, and so for that, I love her for that. Chrissy Cyborg she's just amazing. But Ronda, she's the one who got it into the UFC. People could say whatever they want about her, but thank you to her. She's the one that they all noticed.
There's plenty of MMA content these days. We have women's MMA. Invicta's a huge, huge platform for women's MMA. They're actually being broadcast under UFC Fight Pass these days. Would you want to jump right into the UFC, or would you mind working your way through Invicta? Do you have any particular plan you would want to go out?
I would really take anything I would get. I would love to be a part of Invicta. It's an amazing organization, especially one that features women. I think they're amazing. I would love to do Invicta. Or UFC, I mean, obviously, but going through Invicta would be an absolutely amazing opportunity. Actually,
we saw a lot of the tough competitors this current season actually were ripped from Invicta's roster, so it would be a perfect gateway, perfect segue to get into the UFC. I'm always curious about, me personally, I'm a fan at the end of the day. I'm no fighter, even though I would be a very challenging fighter. But in any case, we have the goods and the looks here, so I'm always curious, what gets you motivated for a fight? You just walk in, do you have any particular, recipes, I don't even know where this is coming from. Any particular, things that you do before a fight that get you ready?
I don't know. Everyone thinks I'm weird before I fight. Like, I'm usually more calm before I fight than I am today. Like, today I'm a ball of nerves watching, like, my friends and teammates fight. And, like, some of my best friends are fighters. And I'm worse when they're fighting than when I'm fighting. I don't know. I'm usually laid back, and that's, like, what I'm training to do. Like, I know I'm ready, and I'm just ready to go out there and show everybody what I got.
Any ideas when we can see you next in the cage?
Hopefully, November 22nd when I get back from Thailand, or December 3rd. I got a few things in the works, like 1 or 2 more, so hopefully sooner than later.
We'll be keeping the blue hair.
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't figured it out yet.
I figured someone's gonna bother me that, why didn't they ask her that? So I figured I'd throw that one in there. As always, guys, always check out, again, New York Fight Exchange. They're an awesome company. Hopefully they feature her as well. Do you have anything to say for your fans at home and the people viewing right now?
Just don't forget to go to Support the Kid, my favorite charity, and LongIslandMixedMartialArts.com.
And don't forget, guys, check us out on Twitter, 1495 Sports. I finally have a Twitter, and it's Stephen Dumeng, Stephen_Dumeng. That'll be on there. Definitely, I know you're on Twitter. You can plug that as well.
Chrissy Yandolli on Twitter, and Chrissy Yandolli on Instagram, and Chrissy the Doll Yandolli on Facebook.
There you go. So you can follow all the adventures of the doll herself. Thank you so much for being here. We're looking very forward to seeing you in the cage very soon.